Hello, Northwest Georgia, and welcome to your weather on North Georgia Television. We expect a partly sunny day today with a high near 83 and a slight chance of showers in the morning and then thunderstorms in the afternoon, with south winds around 10 miles per hour and gusts up to 20. Mostly cloudy tonight with an increased chance of showers and thunderstorms this evening with lows around 65 and southeast wind around 5 miles per hour. And around the region, Calhoun at 67, expect midday temp of 79 and then 84 this afternoon. And Chatsworth, 66, 78 at midday and then 85 for the high. Chickamauga had 68 this morning, expect a midday temp of 78 and then 82 later this afternoon. Cohutta, 67, warming up to 79 by noon and 82 for your high. And Dalton, starting at 66 this morning, expect 78 at noon and a late afternoon high of 84. And Fairmount, 66 this morning, rising to 77 by noon and then 84 for the high. Fort Oglethorpe, 68 this morning, 76 expected midday, and 82 this afternoon. Lafayette had 66 for the overnight low this morning, up to 77 by midday, and 82 is the expected afternoon high. Ringgold at 68 this morning, expect a noon temp of 78, and then up to 83 late this afternoon. And looking ahead, mostly cloudy with a high near 80 tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms likely mainly in the afternoon and evening. Cloudy overnight with lows around 64. On Saturday, cloudy and a high near 78. Showers likely into Saturday night and possible thunderstorms. Lows overnight in the low 60s. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms likely to continue with highs near 75. Mostly cloudy overnight with lows in the mid-50s. Then mostly sunny Monday with highs near 75 and winds north-northwest at 5 to 10. Clear Monday night with lows in the low 50s. Tuesday, sunny, highs in the upper 70s with winds light and variable. Clear overnight with a few passing clouds, lows in the mid-50s. Partly cloudy Wednesday with increasing clouds in the afternoon with a chance of rain. Highs near 80, clearing overnight and lows in the upper 50s. And next Thursday, partly cloudy, a chance of afternoon and evening thunder showers, high near 76. Lows around 60. And that is your weather forecast. Remember, whatever the weather, North Georgia Television hopes you have a blessed and beautiful day. And here are the area obituaries. Delta Lee Bowers, age 61. Delta Bowers of Chattanooga went home to be with her Lord and Savior Sunday, May 5th. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday in the Wilson & Son Fort Oglethorpe Chapel with Pastor Sean Lands officiating. Burial will follow in the Tennessee-Georgia Memorial Park. The family will receive friends after 2 p.m. Wednesday and prior to the service on Thursday at the funeral home. Mrs. Lillian Anglin Pratt Keaton, age 79. Lillian Keaton of Carrollton departed this life Saturday, May 4th at Pruitt Healthcare of Atlanta. Services to celebrate the life of Mrs. Lillian Keaton will be Saturday at 4 p.m. at the Ponders Melrose Chapel. Interment will be at Fairview United Methodist Church Cemetery in Coleman, Alabama. The family will receive friends on Saturday from 2 p.m. until the 4 p.m. service. James Jimmy Edgar Hales Jr. Jimmy Hales of Calhoun died Saturday, May 4th. Services to honor the life of Jimmy will be held Saturday from Rockbridge Community Church. Burial will follow in Pleasant Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the church Friday at 6 p.m. Arrangements are under care and direction of Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home. Mr. Richard Doc Carnes, age 79. Richard Carnes of the Mill Creek community passed away Monday, May 6th at Hamilton Medical. The funeral service will be Friday, May 10th, 2 p.m. at the Rocky Face Chapel of Julian Peoples Funeral Home with Reverend Charles Carnes, Reverend David Dorsey, and Reverend Ronald Guffey officiating. The family will receive friends at the funeral home Thursday, May 9th, 5 p.m. until 9 p.m., and burial will be in Dogwood Valley Cemetery. Mrs. Catherine Mora Ebanks, age 84. Catherine Ebanks of Calhoun died at Etowah Landing in Rome Monday, May 6th. The funeral service will be Friday, May 10th, from the chapel of Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home. Burial will follow the service at Haven of Rest. The family will receive friends Thursday, May 9th, from 5 until 8 p.m. at Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home. Jerry Michael Morris Sr., age 73. Jerry Morris went home to be with the Lord Monday, May 6th. Funeral services will be held 2 p.m. Thursday at Anchor of Hope Baptist Church with Reverend Brian Haney, Reverend Bruce Doherty officiating. The family will receive friends from 12:30 p.m. until 2 p.m. Thursday at Anchor of Hope Baptist Church. Arrangements by Heritage Funeral Home and Crematory, Battlefield Parkway. Miss Wendy Lynn Goebel, age 42. Wendy Goebel of Chickamauga passed away Tuesday, May 7th. Funeral services will be at 12 noon on Friday, May 10th in Wilson Funeral Home's Chickamauga Chapel, with Pastor Gary Bowen officiating. Burial will follow in Center Valley Cemetery in Eton. The family will receive friends all day Thursday and Friday morning prior to the 12 p.m. service. Mary Elizabeth Gilreath Wardlaw, age 79. Mary Wardlaw of Lafayette passed away Monday, May 6th. Funeral services will be held 1 p.m. Thursday at graveside at Lafayette Cemetery with Pastor Wayne Castile officiating. The family will receive friends Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. at Wilson Funeral Homes, Lafayette Chapel. Jerry Lamar Elrod, age 63. Jerry Elrod of Chatsworth passed away Monday, May 6th at his residence. Funeral services will be held 2 p.m. on Friday, May 10th at the Chapel of People's Funeral Home with Reverend Ron Bagson and Reverend Rocky Elrod officiating. Interment will follow at Murray Memorial Gardens. The family will receive friends at the funeral home Thursday from 5 until 9 p.m. Mr. Fred Clinton Ponder, age 79. Fred Ponder of Tate passed away Saturday, May 4th at Piedmont Mountainside Hospital in Jasper. Funeral services were held Tuesday, May 7th from the Logan Funeral Home Chapel in Ellijay. Graveside interment followed at Mount Pisgah Baptist Church Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Mount Pisgah Baptist Church Cemetery. And that is the area obituaries. Stay tuned for your news.
Good morning, Northwest Georgia. I'm Adam Scott. We are your news covering Catoosa, Gordon, Murray, Walker, and Whitfield counties. In the news today, City of Fort Oglethorpe rejects a developer's plan for senior living apartments on Dyer Bridge Road. Gordon County BOE discusses next year's budget and Whitfield County BOE plans. Calhoun Rotary Club, Future Educators Signing Day for Calhoun seniors, DPD's safety education for city fifth graders, and upcoming events.
First up, developer Gary Hammond, during a recent public hearing before the Fort Oglethorpe City Council, presented his plan to erect 72 low to medium income apartments for seniors on a 14-acre parcel at 987 Dyer Bridge Road, while requesting annexation into the city and rezoning for commercial to a planned development for mixed use. Hammond told the council that their motto is partnering with communities to provide quality, lasting homes to residents. Hammond, who has developed more than 30 communities in the Southeast, said his main goal was providing housing for senior living on fixed incomes. The proposed units would rent for $675 per month instead of $1,500 a month, which is pretty typical for new independent living market rates. He said the community would be professionally managed and residents would be required to have a source of income to pay their rent. Depending on household size, incomes will range between $8 to $14 per hour or $1,400 to $2,500 per month. Hammond added that the apartment community would also promote wellness among tenants and offer a series of non-site social activities. Hammond said the complex would offer 4 apartments for the fully handicapped and 2 for the audio or visually impaired. Hammond explained that the land currently has no road frontage and no commercial appeal. He told the council the 72-unit retirement home, including 30 one-bedroom and 42 two-bedroom units that would sit up on the hill with beautiful views of Fort Oglethorpe, is very worthy of their respect, and he thinks that they would be very proud of it when it's finished. Realtor Steve Abercrombie spoke in support of the project and Hammond's reputation as a developer. Abercrombie said the property was listed 3 years ago, and he has only had 2 written offers to date, and he believes that the development would bring a lot to Dyer Bridge Road area, and that he doesn't believe it will ever be developed in retail. Resident Donald William was the only person to speak in opposition of the proposed development, claiming that low-income housing leads to increased drug activity. The annexation request failed due to lack of a motion. Without the property annexed into the city council didn't need to take action on the rezoning request.
And this is actually a really great thing, especially if you're a senior in this community, because you would know that there's not a whole lot of housing, especially for senior citizens. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Next up, Gordon County Board of Education held their annual budget work session last week to discuss district staff and faculty salaries, raises, and potential projects for the next academic year. According to the Director of Finance, Mindy Gobble, the main updates for next year's budget include raises for both certified and classified employees, following teacher raises approved by Governor Brian Kemp and district-appointed raises. Certified teachers and administrators in Gordon County schools will be receiving a raise of $3,210 this year. Classified staff, including bus drivers, secretaries, custodians, paraprofessionals, cafeteria staff, and uncertified instructors, will receive a 3% raise. During the work session, Gobble said the proposed budget includes 1 gifted teacher stationed at each elementary school, as currently gifted teachers alternate between schools. The state also required the district to increase their input into the teacher's retirement system for 20.9% of each employee's salary to 21.14%. As far as potential projects, Gobble said there have been a few requests to increase security at school entrances, new furniture items, and basic maintenance objects. Security at the schools will be aided by the $30,000 that Kemp allocated to each public school, which will total to $330,000 for Gordon County schools. While Gobble said enrollment is the District 11 schools has been down, she doesn't foresee any staffing cuts being necessary. No official decisions were made at the work session, as the tentative 2019-2020 budget will be up for approval at the board meeting on May 13th, and the official budget will be up for adoption at the June 10th board meeting, according to Gobble. The director said the budget is still adaptable by the board, should they need to alter anything prior to approving the tentative plan. In addition, Board Chairman Charlie Walraven announced on Thursday the board has developed an email account where parents and members of the public can email the district to ask questions and make sure suggestions regarding the superintendent search in an effort to involve the community in the search process. The email address, superintendentsearch@gcbe.org, has been provided to receive feedback from those interested in the search to replace Superintendent Susan Rimlard. The board also approved a bid for removal and replacement of lighting fixtures in W.L. Swain Elementary School and Ashworth Middle School. The bid was awarded to Synergy Power Solutions, which will charge a total of $200,000 for the entire project and will take place from June 1st until June 28th.
And that's great news for teachers everywhere. I'm sure they've been looking forward to this for a very long time now. After a few years of discussions on building a new gymnasium for Westside Middle School, demolition of the existing structure will begin when the current school year ends and construction of a $5.5 million facility will commence. The new gym, which is scheduled to be completed by the beginning of the 2020-2021 school year, will be built by Cartersville Construction Company, Womack, Lewis, and Smith. Whitfield County Board of Education approved the contract with the company by a 4-0 vote at Monday night's meeting at the Northwest Georgia College and Career Academy. Board member Joseph Farmer was not present. The new gymnasium was one of the 2 construction projects approved by the board members. Roof replacement at Pleasant Grove Elementary is expected to be completed over the summer at a cost of more than $710,000. Both projects will be paid for by funds from an education special purpose local option sales tax. Assistant Superintendent for Operations Mike Etuan said that the Westside project was specifically named in the last East BLOS list and that there has been a lot of discussion on this project for a number of years.
Westside, which was originally a high school, was built in the 1950s, Eaton said, and that it has the same general age as Valley Point and North Whitfield middle schools, and both of which are being replaced. Eaton went on to say that the facility is outdated. Eaton said the back parking lot of the school will be closed during construction, and operations staff are working with the school's leadership on new bus routes into the school. While the school will be without a gymnasium for the next school year, Eaton said other options will be used for physical education classes and athletic competitions, and that the football stadium and the athletic fields behind the school will still be in use and available for the school and the recreation programs. The roof work at Pleasant Grove, which Eaton said is routine maintenance and needed every 15 to 20 years, was awarded to Chattanooga's JDH Co. Board members also voted 4-0 to approve an increase in the 2019-2020 price of most meals served at schools by 10 cents. Breakfast will remain free at all elementary schools. The cost of breakfast at middle and high schools will rise from $1.25 to $1.35. And lunch at elementary schools will go from $2.25 to $2.35. Middle and high school lunches will increase from $2.50 to $2.60. They also approved the renewal of the school health nurse contract with the Whitfield County Board of Health. The cost of the contract for the 2019-2020 school year is $2,777,000. The renewed contract provides for registered nurses and no unregistered supervisor with coverage for all of the elementary, middle, and high schools. Previously, the contract provided 4 nurses and 1 registered supervisor with coverage for the elementary school and middle schools. A 10-day extension for the completion of the sale of the Eastside Fire Hall at 108 Hill Road to Magna Drywall LLC was approved as well. We thank you guys for tuning in here today, and we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Hi, I'm Judy Elliott, inviting you to join me on Lifestyles for Women show on WDNN TV. This year brings exciting new topics that women like to discuss or just know more about. Subjects like ways to look and feel your very best, travel, family, health, and sometimes just fun girl talk. It's always exciting, and we invite your suggestions. Just message me on Facebook at Lifestyles for Women, or for more information or to watch us online, visit WDNNTV.com, Lifestyles for Women.
Hi, I'm Lori McDaniel, host of The Local Scene. We've all heard it a million times. There's nothing to do around here. Well, the local scene exists to prove that statement wrong. We promote events, festivals, fundraisers, and exciting news about what's going on in Northwest Georgia. If you're looking for something to do, tune in. If you've got an event or something special you want to promote on the air, let us know so you can be a guest on the show. Hey, free publicity doesn't grow on trees, you know. If you'd like to be on the local scene, please email WDNN at info@WDNNTV.com with the subject line, The Local Scene, or call us at 706-278-9713. Nothing to do. As if.
Precision Chemical and Paper Supply is locally owned and operated by Damon Duckett, serving our community for 40-plus years. We can supply all your away-from-home needs. Business-to-business products include janitorial, food and beverage, facilities and ground, office products, and packaging. Located at 101 Bryant Avenue in Dalton. Give Precision Chemical and Paper Supply a call today at 706-226-8795 or visit them on their website at precisionchemicalandpaper.com.
I'm Connie Hall Scott, and my show, The Talk with Connie, is right here on North Georgia Television. And I hope you'll join me and my very, very interesting guests as we dish on, well, just about everything. Meet local and regional entertainers, newsmakers, motivators, and all kinds of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Enjoy man-on-the-street interviews, hot topic discussions, and even the occasional game or prank. It's all about community and getting to know each other. My goal is to entertain, educate, and stimulate. So join the talk for a new episode every week.
Welcome back, Northwest Georgia. The Northwest Georgia Community Foundation President David Apt was introduced by Calhoun Rotary Program Chair Jim Matthews, who serves on the City Committee's Foundation Board of Directors at the club's recent meeting. Serving alongside Jim on the board are these other Rotarians, Russell Doodley, William Otsu, and Garrett Nude. Apt has been with the Community Foundation for over 25 years and has been accompanied by Dwayne Bowen and George Crowley, who both serve on the board. The Community Foundation began in 2005 as a resource for charitable giving, building endowments, and fostering civic enterprises. According to Apt, the foundation has recently helped 20 community organizations and mentioned specifically the Winners Club, where Rotarian Allian Robertson serves as a director in the Sports Hall of Fame, and Rotarian Andre Brumlow serves on the board. Among the other entities the foundation has assisted are the Calhoun Aquatic Center, the Boys and Girls Club Playground, and Dancing with the Stars fundraiser sponsored by the Harris Arts Center. The Rotary Club was also pleased to have 5 members of the Rodeo Kids Club from Calhoun City Schools, along with their teacher sponsor Angie Gravitt. The Rodeo Kids presented a display featuring their 5 main accomplishments of the school year. The Rodeo Kids and their good work were featured in articles by local news groups. Also attending were visitors Linda Biesenberg, Administrative Coordinator of the Winners Club, and Loris Tatum, a Rotarian from Dalton.
Calhoun College and Career Academy was one of many schools across the state to celebrate May 7, 2019 as Georgia Future Educator Signing Day. Sponsored by the Georgia Department of Education and Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, the Signing Day was an opportunity to recognize graduating seniors for their commitment to the field of education. According to research, 60% of teachers work within 20 miles of where they went to high school. However, only 5% of students indicated on the ACT that they plan to pursue a career in education. The Signing Day event serves as a catalyst to spark conversations with students about the benefits and rewards of becoming an educator and to emphasize the positive highlights of the education profession. At the event, Dr. Brandy Hayes, Director of College and Career Programs, welcomed guests and introduced the future educators, Ms. Lynn Davis, Calhoun College and Career Academy education teacher as well, Ms. Kelly Fuquay, Calhoun City Schools Pre-K Director and Dual Enrollment Education Instructor, emphasized how proud they were of each student for their education-related career goals. At the event, 14 Calhoun seniors signed letters of commitment saying they will devote their studies after graduation to pursuing a career in education. The students included Jocelyn Cisneros, Ashlyn Cochran, Casey Cochran, Chloe Fitch, Valerie Florian, Kimberly Gonzalez, Kate Green, Ivy Heifner, Mary Morales, Valerie Oriole, Annabelle Roper, Leslie Simone, Jada Wood, and Mallory Young. Congratulations, guys.
It's always great to hear when these young kids are really looking forward to improving our education system. Next up, the Dalton Fire Department will be holding training burn demonstrations for the city 5th graders next week as part of a year-long fire safety education program. The events will be held Monday, 5/13 through Wednesday of 5/15 from approximately 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. at the department's training center at Station 2 on Abutment Road, weather permitting. The DFD has been working with 5th graders in Dalton Public Schools throughout this year, teaching a monthly class on fire safety covering topics ranging from fire safety in the home to what steps to take in an emergency. The students participate in classroom sessions and also project-based learning, such as developing escape plans for their homes to teaching fire safety to younger students in their schools. At the end of this year, each school's 5th graders are evaluated on their participation and other factors, and the winning 5th grade gets a trophy and a pizza party. This year, the department has decided to invite the students to the training center to watch a training burn so they can see what happens when a fire does happen and what firefighters do to get it under control. Obviously, students and other observers will be kept at a safe distance from the burn building and will not be allowed near the training.
That's absolutely awesome. This is very educational for the kids. For some upcoming events around Northwest Georgia. Today from 11 to 12:30, Trust for Success, an interviewing 101 class, will be held at the Dalton Whitfield Library. Memorial Day is the mark of summer's start, but did you know it also begins the critical time of the year for blood donations? Collections reach some of their lowest all year long during the summer months, but usage is at its highest. We need the help of our community. We are asking Dalton donors to step out and roll up their sleeve to save local lives this summer. Blood Assurance relies 100% on the voluntary donations of our community, and it will take the contribution of everyone to help ensure our local patients have the blood and blood products they need when they need them through the critical time of the year, and it starts with Memorial Day. Blood Assurance is a nonprofit regional blood bank and sole provider of blood and blood products to Hamilton Medical Center and Advent Health Murray, in addition to surrounding hospitals in North Georgia. For more info, visit bloodassurance.org. Blood Assurance invites you to celebrate, honor, and remember Memorial Day with them on Saturday, May 25th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Dalton Donor Center located at 785 Sugar Road. To give back in honor of Memorial Day this year, partnering with Blood Assurance to save 3 local lives through one blood donation is certainly a great way to do that. All donors will receive either a free t-shirt or special Memorial Day camo cup, as well as additional raffle prizes and giveaways to help you start your summer. These giveaways are for Saturday only, and while supplies last, there will also be free food, so make your Saturday Memorial Weekend plans to include being a Blood Assurance lifesaver. To schedule your blood donation appointment, call 706-226-7735.
Next up, May is Mental Health Month, and the National Alliance of Mental Illness of Rome is happy to announce the restart of their family support group meetings in Dalton beginning this Thursday evening. They will meet the second and fourth Thursday of the month from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Matt Gaston Community Center. The group supporters adults who have found a friend or loved one with a mental illness.
Next up, multi-talented artist Russell Cook is the newest artist to display in the galleries at Harris Center. The Russell Cook Art Show will hang in the galleries at the Harris Art Center until June 7th. Looks like that's all the time that we have today, guys. We thank you for watching. My name is Adam Scott.
And I'm Aaron Scott.
And remember, guys, stay classy.